Hey everyone, it's E from Silverhairedgaming back with another episode of Farmer's Market, and today we're gonna start something new. We're gonna look into breeding. And I talked about this at the very beginning about tree and bee breeding, and I shouldn't say they're one and the same, but you require both things. You require trees for the bees to do their thing, and the trees, if you want to breed them together, you need the bees in which to do it. So we are going to go on a hunt today. Where are my sticks? I know I had sticks somewhere. Ah, there they are. And the first thing you need to do is acquire, well, two things. You need vanilla tree saplings, because you need vanilla trees to do all the crossbreeding. You start at the very basics, or at the very beginning. And then you need a scoop to gather the bees. And let's see if I've done this right. I think it's, whoops. Yeah, okay. Now, these can break, so we're going to make, I don't know, we'll make 5 of them and see how many beehives we find. And I know you've seen them while I've been traveling, because they're easy to see. And let's see, we'll keep our backpacks going. So I recall the first one I ever saw was back over here while I was hunting for something. And there's different kinds based on the biome you're in. Ugh. Here we go. A meadows hive. So you bash it with a scoop, and look at that. We got a meadows princess and a meadows drone. And I'll explain the difference in a minute. Later on today. So today we're just looking. Oh, wait, there's another one right there. See? Aha! Here we go. So a forest hive. Well, that's cool. So we're gonna keep exploring. I'm gonna go to different biomes. Let's go. Oh, the lavender biome. Is that what it is? Lavender or something biome. And I think, are those hives down there? What I want to try to do is get as many different kinds as I can. So this is another meadows. So well, I guess I can just get more meadows. Why not? Get as many as possible. I think there was another one over here somewhere. They're interesting because these hives kind of really show up bright at nighttime. They illuminate themselves somehow. I don't know how they do it, but so they can be a lot easier to find at night actually because they glow. I think there's another one right here, and this is a wintry hive. Interesting. Usually I would think that would be in a snowy biome, so I got at least a princess. Yeah, they're not stackable, of course not. Why would they be stackable? So we're going to continue to fly around to keep looking for these things. Now, in the meantime, oh, look at that, a random chocobo. Hello, chocobo. And more natura fruit. Which one's this? The mulberry. Well, you know, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and gather this stuff up so I can increase my... I'm hoping at some point to get every berry from natura for my border. And what I'm going to do is, I'm tired of leveling everything off, everything looking kind of square and neat at the farm. I know it sounds weird, but I am going to expand on the island that I'm currently in, and I'm going to get hello, chocobo. And I'm going to let's start putting this stuff in my backpack. I just need to empty my inventory at some point, but there we go. So put all the bees in the backpack, and we're going to keep finding more. And what I need to do. The first thing you need to do to make, let's see what kind. Wow, I'm getting so distracted with these berries. Oh, more mulberries. I just got some. Is you need to make an apiary, and what an apiary is where the bees basically live and breed in, and you place an apiary, excuse me, not aviary, an apiary near. I think that's another one. Yep, marshy hive near vanilla trees, and what they'll do is that they'll do two things. They'll obviously cross-pollinate the trees, making mutations and new breed of trees. And how you find out is that you need to have something called a grafter, and the leaf blocks will take different colors. Like they'll look different than the rest of them, and that's how you know you have a mutation. And you can take those with a grafter, and it'll give you a sapling of whatever that particular mutation is. And you could take that, plant it down, continue to crossbreed them with other mutated trees until you get the desired effect of what it is you're looking for. What is in here? Random cave. And the bees do the same thing as they cycle through, and they go about pollinating the trees. They themselves also can mutate as well. Is this like a witch's house? They can mutate as well. Well, how do you get in here? Look at that. And each time you start with a queen. Oh, hello, it's a witch. Coven witch. Now, when I get into witchery, I'll actually need this lady. Believe it or not. So, yeah, with the two of them, you basically, through crossbreeding them and all that stuff, you'll start with a queen, and then after the queen dies, you'll get a princess and a drone. And what you do is that you can combine, it's another village, you can combine a drone and a princess to make another queen. And that's how you continue to breed bees to get the, once again, desired effect. And what you can do with the bees is you can use them solely just to mutate trees and get the trees you want, or you can use them to produce things. By crossbreeding the bees, you can get them to produce more than just honey and wax. You can get them to produce, different combs rather than just honeycombs. And they can produce pretty much anything you want, kind of like how magical crops work, except you're generating them and you're making them through bees. But you have to, get to the high-end stuff. You have to do a lot of crossbreeding, a lot of work. So this mod is very involved, and it can take a while. I did it way back in 1.6.4. Hello, hobgoblins. Look at that, my chunks aren't loading. Ooh, that's weird. There we go. It's a marsh, looks like. I'm in a marshy land, so I already have one marshy bees. But it's a lot of fun. I think it's pretty neat, and I'm going to not show you every step of the way, but I'll show you the upgrades as I go, and the different trees that I end up making. There's many tiers. Blackberry, I already have blackberries. There's many tiers to it that you need to get specific things to go from one to the other. It's like a big oak tree. So let's see. Oh, there's a water one. Look at that. Now, one of the other things that's interesting with the bees is that you see that they're in specific biomes and specific situations. Like this water hive is in the water. Well, in order for them to succeed, they have to be in the specific biome that they work in only. Like they'll only, be productive in specific biomes that they're quote unquote home to. But look at that, gold gravel. But you can actually teach them another way, and how that works is you can breed them not just back and forth by random mutations. I guess this was faster. But you can make something called a beealyzer, and what it does is that it basically checks the genetic code of the bees, and you can breed through specific traits, and therefore allowing them, through doing that and applying different things to the apiaries, you can get them to work in environments that they're not supposed to work in. Once again, it sounds very complicated, and it is. It's not easy, but I think it's a lot of fun. I'll take some gold. I can't remember the last time I saw gold gravel ore above ground like this. It's rare. And since I think gold is probably the lightest ore I'm light on, I have the fewest bit. I'm gonna grab it while I'm here. And I did fill up my jetpack just before the night before I went to bed. So I should be good on fuel. I do have to check it though to make sure I'm not overdoing it, because if I get halfway out and I have less than half a tank of steam, I won't be able to make it home. I gotta make it round trip. And I'm trying to go to new areas I haven't been before in the map, which is why those chunks are loading funny, because I'm asking the computer to do a lot. So let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see if I can find another hive somewhere. And who knows, maybe I'll look into the night too, because like I said, when you're flying in particular, they're actually pretty easy to find because they do light up. You can almost see them on the mini-map as they light up. It's pretty neat. Now, I know I had a desert somewhere. Not too far from me, I thought. I should get a desert one. I mean, I'm going to have to breed it to work, but there is a desert. It's, oh my gosh. Wow. Excuse me. I'm a sneezy Pete. I think it was south. No, it's north of me, I guess. So let's. Whoops. So let's go south and see what that brings us. See if that brings me closer to that. And hopefully there's a there's a hive there, a desert hive or whatever they're called. And I don't expect to find every type of hive right away, but I know there's specific ones you need to do specific things and to get specific traits that you want. And I'm also going to have to look at the wiki to remember exactly where it goes. Is that one over there up in the tree? Yeah, there is. Let's see, what's this? It just, oh, it's a Pam's. Well, I already have Pam's bees, so I don't need you. The only other type of hives there are besides Pam's and Forestry is there's actually some bees for growthcraft as well to make meat. I think this is a Pam's too. Yeah. Oh, wait. There was another one in there. Now, see how it's kind of lit up around here? That's why. Because of that beehives there. Yes, tropical hive. There we go. A new kind of hive. Alright, let's bash you. And if you don't bash these with a scoop, you will lose the bees and the comb. You won't get anything out of them. You'll just destroy them. That's why you have to use the scoop. Wow, the scoop is lasting a lot longer than I expected. But the grafters, I guess, is what don't last very long. I remember going through a lot of grafters in the past, so that's probably what I was thinking of, and not the... Let's see. There's another one right there. Oh, what's this? Hello. Oh, are these witchery books? Observations of the Immortal. Yes, they are. I am taking these because these will help me down the road. Wow, that's cool. There are ways to make these books, but if I don't have to make them, if I just have them, that's going to be super cool. That makes my life easier for later on when we get into witchery. Yes, brews and infusions. Oh, that's so cool. More books for my collections. Wow. Let's get all the bees in here. I don't need this. That is really cool. I didn't realize that they would randomly spawn in villages, but hey, there we go. I already have a meadows, but we'll grab another one. Ah, see, because I got a Valiant Princess, so I've got already a upgraded princess right there. That's pretty cool. And the downside to it is that if I breed that Valiant with something else, I may lose that Valiant trait. If the other, species, the other drone that I breed it with somehow is dominant over the other. So, there's a chance you could lose some of the things you want. So I may hold on to that Valiant bee until I get, until I get another Valiant to breed it with, so I don't lose that particular trait if it's one that I want. And that's why I'll need the beelizer. Let's see this. See, it's lit up over here. And yeah, this looks like another wintry one. Sure is. It's so weird that they're out here. What biome is it? It's a taiga. I guess it does snow. But I just don't see any. It's just strange to me that it's out there by itself. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, I see it's lit up over here again. 2 spots. So are these more ice hives? Yes, that's an ice hive. Well, let's grab it just in case there's another random one in there. So long, Mr. Spider. Get another one. Alright guys, I'm back, and after overthinking things 5,000 over, I finally built what'll be my bee and tree, analyzing shack, if you will, and we'll turn around, fade, and see, whoa, oh, hey, what do you think? I like it. It'll work. It's neat. I used some pine wood, some rubber tree logs I stuck with. I went ahead and made the whole floor of this. I made acacia planks for the flooring upstairs, and I don't know whether I'll have, you know, second floor be trees, bottom floor be bees, whatever. But we are here to start on the very first machine I'll make, and I'm gonna worry about power off camera. But the first thing I need to make is called a carpenter. There we go. So it's a sturdy casing with glass. I need glass. I did not grab glass. Shoot fire. Well, let's scoot over and grab some glass real quick. I think I have glass over in the blacksmith workshop over here. Let's see. Let's take a peek here. I do. I only need 2. Because... Alright, let's run back now. See, this is always going to be my problem. Since I'm so stubborn, I don't want to be too high-tech. I don't want to do, you know, applied energistics. And, well, that would solve all this problem, me running back and forth. But I just need to spread some supplies out. I also am starting to run low on supplies, so I need to definitely go mining some more. So let's see. I need a sturdy casing, which is just bronze. And that's what this mod uses, a lot of bronze. So I already had made some. The sturdy casing, which was in the middle, and then it was bronze here, and glass on top and bottom. So there we go, carpenter. Yippee! And we'll put all the machines down here, I guess. So yeah. So what this does is this does a couple of things. Seed oil, water, turpentine, honey. So I need a squeezer, it's called, to add liquid to here. And basically you put a recipe in here, and then it combines whatever this is with whatever fluid you have in here, and it processes it together. Here, I can show you. Scented panelings, a beelizer, which I will want to make eventually. So either water or honey, seed oil. There we go. There's the seed oil. Make impregnated casing, which this is what my next goal will be, because I need an impregnated casing to make an apiary. And you see it's just random bit of just logs, not wood, but logs, with an impregnated casing. Well, to make an impregnated casing. So it will be all this plus seed oil will make an impregnated casing. So I've got plenty of seeds. That's not a problem. I've got plenty up on the farm there. So I'll make a squeezer next. So let's see. What is a squeezer? Squeezer. Here it is. Squeezer. So it's tin, glass, and sturdy casing. So I need another sturdy casing. I don't have any tin on me. Yikes. Wow. Apparently I need to carry a reserve of... Well, it's stuck in the roof. I needed to carry a reserve amount of of metals with me at all times, apparently. So I know I have tin in here. So we'll grab some. I'm gonna need more glass before I forget. We'll just grab 2 things, and I'll grab more glass for this. And in fact, I'll just grab half this glass, just in case. Turn this back into ingots. Alright, let's fly back. It's a good thing I have my my flight suit here. Alright, let's run back. And, oh, that was nice and gentle. Okay, so I got the sturdy casing, I got the tin, and then the glass. Now these machines, there we go, squeezer. Now these machines do need to be powered, so I'll worry about that. You see, it can take RF. So what I might do is just, since I have the capabilities, make another windmill and put it over here somewhere, so I can power all my machines over here rather than having to connect a cable all the way over from the farm back over to the separate area. So I'm going to leave it at that. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. We have the beginning sections of being able to do our forestry stuff, our bee and tree breeding, and I'm going to spend some time on this from here on out for a little while, okay, while my farm continues to do its thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Bye!